So as a graduating senior, I have often heard the question, so why did you choose Chadron anyway? Sometimes the tone was honestly inquisitive, but others said as though they were passing judgment. So why did I choose Chadron anyway? Chadron, as we all know, is a very small town. There are no major shopping malls and no Taco Bell. There's no Starbucks and there is no Target. You'll most likely run into your professor in Walmart, and they'll call you by first name, sometimes middle and last, depending on if you skipped class on Monday. There are only 2 places to eat on campus, and you likely know 80% of the students eating in the cafeteria. Honestly, when I initially chose Chadron, it was because of the scholarship opportunities. I was worried when I made the decision to go to a small school that it would deprive me of the college experience. They say, and when I say they, I mean all movies about college, that you should live Greek life, sit in lecture halls of over 300 students, and be known as nothing but a number by your professors. Looking back, what matters more is not why I chose Chadron, but why I stayed. I stayed in Chadron because it gave me a different college experience. Even in high school, when I attended Scholastic Day, Danielle, the visit coordinator at the time, remembered my name. There were even professors and other staff members I had met on my initial visit who called me by name. I was not even a college student yet, and I knew Chadron was my home. From day one, I was never a number. I never had a class of more than 40 people. As a communication arts student, I had most of my classes with the communication arts faculty. However, my first semester, I took a first-year inquiry class, taught by 1 law professor and 1 science professor. I had not had a class with them since, but they have never forgotten me. Every time I see them walking on campus, they ask me by name how I'm doing and how my classes are going. I stayed in Chadron because I can run into my professor in Walmart and ask what they thought of my last assignment. I stayed in Chadron because there is no Starbucks, but there is Cleo's and the Bean Broker. I know these businesses are part of the Chadron community. I can walk in, they'll remember my name and spell it right, and serve me my latte with a welcoming smile. I stayed in Chadron because I can walk into my professor's offices, and they will take the time no matter what to meet with me outside of office hours. They genuinely care about my success and my future and meeting all the course rotation schedules. I stayed in Chadron because one of my professors ran 10 miles with me to help me train for a half marathon, and another brought me frozen yogurt from the brand new library coffee shop the first day of classes. I can walk down the sidewalk and know almost everyone walking by, but see a new face every day. I stayed in Chadron because our president will say hello to every student on campus. I stayed in Chadron because I had the opportunity to work as an admissions ambassador and share my experience with potential Eagles. I stayed in Chadron because of the amazing opportunities. I had the opportunity to travel to Omaha and Minneapolis to expand my classroom knowledge. As part of the 2014 Big Event staff, I was honored to be asked to present Chadron's big event at Texas A&M with other schools including LSU, Virginia Tech, and of course, Texas A&M. I stayed in Chadron because I loved watching CSC athletics. I loved hearing the music echo across campus while the field was painted before game day. I think that's one thing that I'll miss the most. I'll never forget my walks up C Hill and all the adventures I had running the trails behind campus or exploring the beauty of the state park. I stayed in Chadron because of what it means to be an Eagle. Being an Eagle is more than just going to class. It's about hard work and having passion for your school, participating in things like the big event, cheering your friends on at sporting events, and realizing college isn't just for now. Chadron will be part of all of its students for a lifetime. After all this, it makes me think about how it feels to leave Chadron. As a freshman, I couldn't wait for this day. School was just another step I needed to hurry up and finish. Now, as I prepare to graduate, I reminisce about all the wonderful times I've had. We've seen some amazing accomplishments in the past few years with the Chacoin Center, Eagle Ridge, and even our fancy new automatic water bottle fillers. Chadron has given me so many opportunities, and I would not change my decision for the world. So seniors, we feel like we're ready to take on the world. Tomorrow, degree in hand, we'll step into the real world as big kids. Some with plans of graduate school, others moving to big cities or back to a small town, or even going home. Most of us will be starting our first big kid job. One thing I know for sure is no matter where we go, or no matter what we do, No matter how far away we are or how close we stay, we will always be part of this small town, small campus, but huge experience we've had as CSC students. Now ask me again, how could I possibly choose to stay at this small town, Chadron State College? Thank you.